Yo, it's the shakedown. Break it, take it, make it loud. Gritty like the city where the Giants draw the crowd. Chopped up vocals, beats that pound. Yo, it's the shakedown. Hardest show around. Hardest show around. Black and ready, round. Yo, it's the shakedown. Hardest show around.
Man, that shit just tripped me out. That shit just tripped me out,
A
bro.
little bit.
Yeah, I'm saying that, and I believe that's possibly on me and shit. Possibly on me. We ain't changed and flipped over the script. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
y'all had a
You know what I
shakedown
mean?
intro, but it's all good. Yeah, I mean we all shake down anyway. But this is That's on Giants today. This is Tuesday night.
Yes,
This
sir.
is 10 p.m. Eastern time. You dig? This is Shakes Montana, Ghost Dog, and we got same,
You're
but for same difference. What's going on, fellas?
round of applause. Round of applause. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Time to get right
Yeah,
to it
that
with the
shit
music,
threw me
man.
off,
But take it
man.
away,
That,
Shakes.
that,
Yeah, I know. I
that
thought
threw
we
me
had the other song Giants loaded up, but whatever. We
off
here.
right there.
We live and direct, so it don't even matter. But yeah, go ahead, Shakes.
We all good. We all good. But man, today in this episode of That's on Giants, and before I get into all that, if you're watching right now, please like, comment, and subscribe. Shakes ENT on YouTube. Also, the Shakedown 2.0, Ghost Dog, Big Talk, and Same Diff TV. I got that right? Same Diff TV. Ah,
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm on
sir.
point, shorty. I'm on point, so I've been studying. I've been studying. All right, but in today's episode, we're gonna talk about who's gonna win the Defensive Rookie of the Year this year, man. We got a lot of candidates to go through. Yeah, I mean, we
Definitely
got
do.
one of them. Yeah, I mean, we got one of them. But I
I think
mean,
we got
everybody
two.
in the division
Low
possibly
key.
can say they got one of them, right? Except for
Yeah.
maybe Philly.
Right.
Ooh, we're gonna talk about it.
Man,
We're gonna talk
about
about it,
it.
right?
Care about
We're
no
gonna
Philly
talk
right
about
now.
that. We're gonna talk about Darius Alexander's second year leap, his impact, and we're gonna have
Right.
some NFL roundup, what's going up on and what's going down in the NFL today, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Also I wanna also let y'all know, man, debuting this week will be Brooklyn Nets and Shake Show. That's right, the Brooklyn Nets and Shake Show. So y'all stay tuned and make sure.
Uh-oh. I think the agents is after him.
Yeah, they
Hey, y'all
after
wanna
the brother.
get off y'all
They-
chest?
They try to take you away, brother. They ain't want you to be great. You start talk about them Nets. They just took you away, bro. Go ahead.
I
What you
mean,
saying?
they-
God?
They hate us
They
'cause
was
they
like, hold up,
Asians.
no, wait a minute, no.
Right.
Yeah.
No. I asked y'all, did y'all have anything that y'all wanted to open up with, Paul?
You got anything to say, Sam? I mean, we're good, man. Let's get right into these Giants, man.
Yeah, that's how I feel, man. Let's get into it. We missed the ending on your take on your Shakes Nets show, but yeah.
Oh no, I just said make sure that y'all tune in for the debut this week of the Brooklyn Nets and Shake Show.
Okay, Brooklyn Nets.
But then
and
I
Shake Show.
asked y'all what y'all had going on, but you know what I mean? Let's get to it, man. Defensive Rookies of the Year.
Yes, sir, man. And you know what we do when we outside?
Slide to the
Slide.
left.
Yes, sir, man.
Slide
The
to the
defensive Rookie of the Year winning formula: instant impact, 90% plus snaps, plus volume tackles, plus splash plays, sacks, interceptions, forced fumbles, etc. This is what qualifies for the Defensive Rookie of the Year hardware. Pause the trophy. And last year, man, it was Carson Schweisinger, my son. You know what I mean? Because I remember I was looking at him, pause, last year when we was looking at linebackers for the draft and what have you. 156 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks, 2 interceptions, and a 97% snap count. Man, look, these are definitely like the qualifications you definitely want to look for as far as who's worthy of that trophy. And we also got a couple dudes over here that, you know what I mean? Whether it be the Sonny Styles from the Commanders, Mansour Delane of the Kansas City Chiefs, and least we forget the Caleb Downs for the Dallas Cowboys. We got a couple prospects within our own division, man. So let's talk about these ops over here, man. Take it away, Stakes. Do you think of Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs? At least we forget a Mansour Delane. Do you think any one of these dudes are capable of taking that Defensive Rookie of the Year award?
I think they all do, because they all gonna have a chance to have immediate impact. As far as Sonny Styles, my question is, they got a whole bunch of linebackers, so how they gonna line these guys up? What they gonna do with them? Let's see. Because they got Leo Chanel over there. They still got LRP son. Name mistaking me right now. I had it in my head. Pause. But yeah, I mean, they got a whole bunch of linebackers in that building, so we're gonna see how they use Sonny Styles. Mansour Delane, you know, cornerbacks tend to really kind of struggle in their rookie season. He can still win it though. He's that talented. But I'm looking at him like, you know, that's maybe gonna be a little bit tough. Caleb Downs, man, I think he really has a legit shot. You know, cause that dude gonna have the opportunity for one, and then for two, I don't really see nobody making that much of an impact on that defense as far as flying around on the field. Yeah, they got like the oomph on the defensive line front, right? But who's gonna be flying around the field cleaning it up? They gonna be taking on the bodies, but who's gonna be cleaning it up? So I think that's gonna be Caleb Downs. So I think he's gonna have a strong chance at it. But come on, man. Arvell Reese, man. The boys are
We're gonna
proud.
talk about it. We're gonna get into that.
Boys
you
are
know,
proud, man. So
and I agree, man. Out of these three, I think Caleb Downs has the best opportunity. He's gonna make the most impact because that defensive backfield over there for the Dallas Cowboys, it ain't all that. But the dude you was talking about, was it Clavon Chason or something like that? Chason was the guy you was thinking about, Shakes?
for who?
For the Commanders, you were saying that it was LRP son, Clavon.
No. The fucking
Joshua
linebacker,
Josephs.
Louvie?
Frankie Louvu.
oh.
Yeah, he's nice. He's a problem. He's a problem. But yeah, Sam, take it away, man. How you feel about these three?
There you go, Frankie.
Louvu. Yeah, Frankie Louvu. Yep.
Yeah.
Take it away, Sam. How you feel about these three prospects and the capabilities?
We playing the same drum and the same band, because I feel the same way y'all do as far as opportunities to make a direct impact on the game. You know what I mean? Caleb Downs, he's gonna have the Where's Waldo factor. He's one of those guys you need to know where he is before you snap the ball. If you got tackles for loss as a safety, you're active in the backfield, you're good at stopping the run, he has a really, really good chance of obtaining the Defensive Rookie of the Year champion title, however you want to call it, at the end of the award. Sonny Styles, another guy, he got an opportunity to get his hands dirty. If he could show up in coverage, snag a couple picks, you know what I mean? So he'll be a big factor with that. The one, even if he was making an impression in the team in regards to Mansour Delane, if he's that good, they won't throw at him, so he won't really be having the opportunity to make like splash plays unless he's stout in the run and things like that. You know what I mean? Like, so I think the highest chance of this screen right here, it'll be Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles, and then you go Mansour Delane. It's three good picks, man.
Yo, crazy good picks, man. Like, you know, any one of these dudes, man, it's quite possible. It's definitely quite possible. But We're gonna go on to the next slide, man. Another possible is Reuben Bain Jr. drafted by the Tampa Bay Bucks. 54 tackles, 15.5 for a loss, 9.5 sacks, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, and 1 blocked field goal. Could he possibly take that Defensive Rookie of the Year award? Now let's think about what they got over there in Tampa Bay. How you feel about this, Sam? You think he might be walking away with this trophy?
He definitely got a good chance, man. We in Tampa Bay. You know what I mean? He stayed home in the Florida. My son. You know what I mean? The boy's a beast. I tried to tell y'all this 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Same when I told y'all about CC. I was like, and it's another one on defense and Reuben Bain. But yeah, man. I done kind of predicted this 3 years ago with these 2 kids on my sons. But right now, talking about this, my particular son, man, this dude's gonna be an animal on that defense. And I think that eventually, I wouldn't say in his rookie year, but eventually he's gonna take over and be the face of that franchise as far as defense. Do he win the rookie of the year? It depends, cause I want to know what they do with him. Because to me, you can line him up anywhere, and I said this in my evaluation. You can have him at defensive tackle, you can have him at defensive end. Shoot, you can have him as pass rush out there in the edge. So I want to see what Tampa Bay do with him, and that will tell me like his impact as a rookie. Will he have like double-digit sacks, or will he be somebody that just takes on a lot of the grunt work, the bodies, and things like that? I just want to know what they do with my son. But yeah, he has a legit chance. To me, I think that maybe Caleb Downs has more of a chance than he does, but I think he's right up there.
I couldn't agree more. And real quick, man, shout out to Micah in the chat. Salute, man, salute. And bendition. So, yeah, man, I'm looking at what they got him listed as, Shakes. They got him listed as a weak side linebacker. So that'll definitely be a good position for him to get to work in. I'll tell you that.
That's interesting. That is so interesting. We gonna see how they do this.
But same, man, how you feel about Reuben Bain Jr., aka Carl Winslow, as I like to call him, because of the haircut?
He's a disruptive player, no matter where you line him up, and not only that, man. Shake's other son is over there, man. Josiah Trotter over there. The ain't the better Trotter over there behind him?
That's wild. They got my other son
side by side with him. So they could be
that's
very impactful, man. Impactful for that team, man. That duo right there. So when you said line them up as an outside backer, it made me think like, so he gonna be standing up or something like that.
Off the ball,
but locking down the edge with a Trotter behind them and things like that, you might got problems. You might got some problems going on with that, man.
Beef.
The fact that you could line them up everywhere, that's hard to do your homework on in preparation for him, because he's an impactful player no matter where you put him. If you force a double team, that's a great thing. If he lines up in the middle, somebody his size can play the outside and line up in the middle and force a double team. So that's a great thing about this player, man. He's in a strong running, man. But I think his presence and Trotter's presence, they're going to feed off one another, man. And they're going to make some noise down there. It's going to be a new Tampa Bay this year.
Yo, that Tampa Bay defense looking serious right now. Looking real good.
Future is bright, yo. You think that they trying to remake the Warren Sapp Derrick Brooks thing?
Quite possibly, man. Quite possibly.
That's
man. But real quick, man, welcome to the stage, Black Freezer.
Yeah. Peace to the family. Peace to the family. What's going on, family?
Talking about some of these defensive rookie of the year candidates. Peace. But talk to us real quick. Freeze, give us a quick rundown of some of these candidates. We got the
Oh,
Caleb Downs, the
man.
Mansour Delanes, the Sonny Styles, the Ruben
Oh
Baines.
man, we done talked
A lot of
about all of these
names.
gentlemen possibly being giants, right?
We all did.
So
That's right.
we
At
have
one point or
admiration for
another.
these gentlemen, right? So, as far as the Roy candidates, the last year's Roy candidate was a linebacker, was it not?
Yeah, my son.
Mr. Schweringer, or however you pronounce his name,
Carson Schweisinger.
Swisinger.
Schweisinger.
Yeah,
I had another prospect I was looking at for the Giants. Man, that boy nice from UCLA.
yeah,
Continue.
yeah. So I'm thinking more of the variety of the linebacker, making this rookie of the year, but I could be mistaken. It could be a cornerback, due to the fact that it was a linebacker last year, who I believe he wears the green dot as well. So if he's the middle linebacker, he's running and attacking things. But I think that our guy, Arvell Reese, is going to be all over the place and is going to be able to put up numbers based off of the way they play him in position wise. You know what I'm saying? It's on the line, off the line, on the ball, off the ball, that type of situation. So I already got a bias already implanted, you know what I'm saying, Paul? So I already got, you know what I'm saying, Arvell almost there, because, when you hear guys like Brian Burns come out and say, like, this kid, you don't hear him, you just see him, you just see his work. He just asks him questions and you just see him flashing on the field. He's fitting in already with the older players already. So all of these other gentlemen definitely, I think, will make their mark in the league. I think this draft itself is top heavy, a lot of good talent, so they will make their marks, but I got a bias with Arvell Reese.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yes,
Definitely.
speaking of bias.
Right. And shout out
Must
to
got a
Justin,
Jet
man.
fan.
Disrespecting number 2 pick, no shocker,
No.
though. Giants bias. Look,
Get to-
man, we are Giants fans, but like we say around these times, or like around here, man, when we outside, we slide. And we have them up here. So we're going to talk
There you
about
go,
it right
Justin.
now. Shout out to
There
Justin.
you go, right there.
Shout out to
Make
you,
sure you
boy.
hit that like and subscribe, please. Appreciate you.
All you Twitter
But-
people.
Right. We got the favorite on the left, number 2 drafted overall. Right. We got David Bailey out of Texas Tech, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just an
Spoke him
absolute
right up.
beast of an edge rusher. And then we got our bias over here on the right side, number 5 overall, the sleeper, the Arvell Reese. Man, look, this is definitely going to be something to keep our eyes on as far as who takes that defensive rookie of the year. But keep going, Freeze. Break it down as far as these 2 prospects right here. How you feel about it?
Well, Bailey, he definitely, his get off the line of scrimmage is crazy. My main thing with him is he really one of those guys that you keep on. Is he going to really be on the field first and second down, or is he a pass rush exclusive guy? That was my trepidation with him. Stopping the run, that kind of deal. But as far as pass rushing, the kid is pure. He's pure. I have no qualms to say that he will be making some noise out there with the Jets. I still just the bias, man. I'm sorry, because our guy could rush off the line too. He may not be,
Right.
Bailey, but they had him standing up. They had him doing everything else. So I just think our guy is more universal. I don't see Bailey being able to cover people in the backfield.
Okay. Justin says he ain't gonna be no Carter year one. Okay, I mean he might. Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
What's up.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
right.
Yeah, I said it.
Man,
All right.
he don't got a Burns over there or KT overshadowing him though. You know what I mean?
Justin-
There's a lot of factors.
Justin, I'm glad you told the truth.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
glad.
And once he get double teamed, who else going to apply the pressure? Pause.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and break it down, man. What's gonna happen
No.
when you
Give
get
him
the
the knowledge.
double teams, man?
I'm just saying, we got a plethora
Mathematics.
of players that are pretty good at what they do when it comes to getting after the quarterback. Burns is an animal, you know what I'm saying? Then you got Carter able to roam. You got McFadden as a linebacker, he's able to roam. You can say what you want. If you put him on the edge, you never know. He might be set to go. Coming in the backfield. Pause. Then we got Thibodeau off the line. He gonna have to slide in the DT. Pause. Like, we got a plethora of players that if you go ahead and double team somebody else is gonna eat. I don't see that for the Jets right now. Unless you could tell me something different, Justin. The Giants are in a great position to have this player excel at what he's good at, which is doing everything, pressuring the quarterback from the edge, pressuring the quarterback straight down the A gap or B gap. You know what I'm saying? Dropping in coverage. These are things that he's able to do that he's bringing to the game. You know what I mean? So he has the ability to beat it. I'm thinking it's going to be between him and Downs. That's why I'm thinking it's going to be
Bailey and Downs or Arvell Reese and Downs?
No, Arvell Reese and Downs.
Okay.
That's going to come down to those guys, man. In my opinion.
Go ahead, take it away, Shakes. How you feel about these two prospects right here, man?
It's interesting listening to Black's take specifically, right? Because everything that he's like, well, I like my guy more, right? All the reasons why I like my guy more, it's the same reason why they chose to go after Bailey instead, right? Because they was like, we don't need an off-ball linebacker. We need a pass rusher, somebody that's going to give us double-digit sacks instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's who he is. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, it was another take, same, where he's like, yeah, dude was like, he's not going to have no Carter year one. And I think he means like the lack of sacks, right? But he might have a Carter year one because, like Same said, who else they gonna double team? You have really nobody else that really scares you on that team. Didn't they get rid of Jermaine Johnson?
They did.
I'll tell you who they got right now.
They got that tackle. What's that tackle name?
Devondre Sweat.
Nah, they got Darnell Jackson Jr. out of Florida State.
Florida State. That's my guy.
Yeah, Darrell Jackson Jr. Yep.
Yeah, Darrell Jackson Jr. Yeah.
But I don't think that he starts immediately. He's someone that's like a Darius Alexander type, right? It's going to take him a little while. He might be starting at the end of the year or really getting some more playing time at the end of the year. And then by the second year, they're going to be like, look, man, you're going to have to start or get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see with Jackson Jr. I just don't think that my boy Bailey gets double-digit sacks in his first year, bro. And I can be wrong. You know what I mean? But I just think that he's going to draw a lot of attention. He might start off fast, pause. He might start off and have 4 sacks in 4 games or something like that, right? You know what I mean? But then when those offenses start to key on him, then what? You know what I'm saying? Then what? And that's why I'm like, I don't think he's going to make it. But I do respect the player. But like Black said, I think our guy is going to have more of an impact because he will be on the field anytime, any place, whenever you want, whenever you need him. Arvell is there.
He's going to be out there prowling like the Predator. You hear me? Collecting all the trophies. But yo, speaking about sleepers, man, you don't think possibly another one in the building by the name of Colton Hood might be over here low-key a dark horse when it comes to defensive rookie of the year?
I'm going to need him to take a starting spot first. I believe he will. I believe within the first 5 games, he's snatching one of these starting spots, man. Because I'm not even sold on the Debo. To be honest, he,
Talk
I
about
feel,
it, Steve.
I feel
Talk
like
about
he stole from us last year. I'm just being honest,
it.
man.
Ooh, highway robbery. More
I feel
daylight.
I feel like he needed his deal reconstructed this year. That's how I feel like he stole from us, and I don't believe he solidified himself as a number one starting cornerback on this team.
Strong words, brother.
His play and his availability. Did he miss a game or two?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure did.
I'm gonna need you to play all these games. I need you to play all these games, and I need you to play for every dollar that I'm paying you. You didn't meet either one of those requirements for me, bro. They was throwing at you. You were number one. What's going on, man? You owe the organization. I see Hood. I see Hood over there throwing the hood on by game 5. And Debo ain't doing what he's supposed to do. And I'm
Wait.
rooting for Banks.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting nasty with it. I'm
Shots
tired of the
fired.
bull.
Shots fired.
Okay,
About to drop
okay.
a bomb on him.
It's documented. I hear it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, my thing is, and he's not wrong on the Debo. I just think that coming off the injury and everything, it takes a year. I tell people, bro. You know what I'm saying? It takes a year, not only physically but mentally, bro. So I think he'll be better. But my thing with Colton Hood is that I feel like I don't know if he can be number one CB. I think he's number 2, but I don't know if he could be number 1. I feel the same way with Banks, right? Like I feel the same way with Banks. Like I don't know if he could be a number 1, but he would be an amazing number 2. A Debo, same thing. Don't know about him being number 1, but he's an amazing number 2. So who's gonna step up to be CB1 for me? Because I think we got a whole bunch of CB2s right now.
Right.
Yep.
That's
See,
my
So that's the thing with a Debo though, is that last year was his chance to show that he was the number one. So you know what I mean? To show that he earned that money, not just it was based off of the market. So unfortunately for him, he had poor coaching and an injury, coming off an injury, and had another injury. So he had a bad season all the way around. I'm not going to be as harsh on him, as saying like, he stole, because that coaching was abysmal. It was abysmal, and we seen it. The coach got fired, not gonna say mid-season, but portion late season, because Dabo held on to him. They held on to him too long. Pause. But I'm gonna give him a mulligan on that last year. I'm gonna give him a mulligan. But my eyes is up. Double eye emoji on him though.
Yeah, definitely got the monocle over his situation. But got to cut him some grace, got to give him some, give him the slack. Speaking about
Ghost
year
Dog,
2, yeah, go ahead.
my bad for cutting you off, but
No, you
Ghost
good.
Dog, like, also I know that's your little dark horse. That's what you keep on throwing out, like, Colton Hood might win it. I hear
man.
you. You said it in our group chat. You said it on air now. I see. I got you. But my thing with defensive rookie of the year is I think it's hard pressed for a cornerback to win it. Unless he's getting 6, 7, 10 interceptions in that rookie season, I don't believe that he's going to win defensive rookie of the year. It goes to a pass rusher and it goes to a linebacker.
Linebackers, yeah.
That's it.
Or
I hear you. But my only pushback to that is Debo got the number 1 spot, and Colton has to cover the number 2 or number 3 receiver. Who's to say, man? But like you said, he's got to get that starting spot first.
You know what a number 1 to me? My number 1 is lock down a side and follow. I need you to do both of those. You need to be capable of doing both of those things, or at least one. I'm locking down a side. No matter what happened, this is my side. I don't care who you line up over here. This is my side. Don't throw it over here. Or you follow. And you follow. I lock down a side, and if you a number 1 receiver like that, I follow. You in the slot, I'm in the slot. You know what I'm saying? That's my number one quarterback. I need some of that right there. Put my number one cornerback on your best receiver, and wherever he goes, my guy goes.
Okay, I hear you. I feel that. Definitely felt that one. Pause.
I think if we're gonna be playing man like that, press, there's gonna be some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Man, it's definitely gonna be some competition in that cornerback one for sure.
Ooh-wee.
But talking about second year situations,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Darius Alexander, right? So we already know about the Dexter situation. The Dexter Lawrence traded over to Cincinnati for the number 10 pick. We got Francis Maui-Noah now off of that one. But Darius Alexander, man, last year kind of had a little bit of a struggle here and there. You know what I mean? This was his rookie last year, right, Freeze? 16 games played, 3.5 sacks, 6 quarterback hits, 4 tackles for loss, total 20 total tackles, 1 pass defended. Not too bad, I guess, for a rookie season, given the situation. But talk to me, Shakes, man. How do you feel about Darius Alexander and where you see him as far as his second year progress or leap or what have you?
First of all, you know what I'm saying? I find it interesting and I love it as far as the rookie class last year. Like they kind of like matched up and said, yo, this is my guy, right? Like Dart was like, yo, Scatterboo is my dude. You know what I'm saying? It's my best friend now. You know what I'm saying? And then Carter was like, oh, that's your best friend? DA's my best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
I love
Right.
that. I love that, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's showing that the future, right? The future core is locked in with each other. Because that's the main thing. If that's your best friend, you going, you know what I mean, you going to make sure he's good. You going to help him. You know what I mean? And point out things when he's fucking up. Like, nah, don't do that. You going, you know what I mean? So they invested with each other. That's number one I wanted to point out. Number two, Darius Alexander, I feel like to a lot of fans that, and I'm speaking to the fans that don't think too much of him, or like, oh man, Darius, we gotta depend on him, because I remember a lot of people were saying that at the end of the season. I was like, man, we got Darius Alexander. They're like, oh, well, he ain't have a good season. I'm like, all right, he's a rookie. You know what I mean? But I feel like in that rookie season, it was a lot of factors that goes into that. He missed a lot of time in camp, injury. You know what I'm saying? Slow down more of your development. You know what I'm saying? Then by the time you get in there, now you gotta learn the playbook. Now you got you know what I mean, be on that field and not always think before you react, right? Because a lot of times these rookies, they had their eyes open because they like everything is coming at them from the first time. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming at a full rapid speed. So, you know what I'm saying? Playing, not thinking so much and just reacting, that comes in your second year. And pause all the way in my phrases, okay? But yeah, I mean, that happens in your second year because now you're playing without thinking so much. So you've seen later on in the season it start to click for Darius Alexander, and I think it continues to grow into this second season.
Right, man. I'm of the same mind. You know what I'm saying? And for him, he was getting hate because he was drafted from a smaller school in Toledo. You know what I mean? So, but talk to me, Sam. How you feel about Darius Alexander stepping into his sophomore year? Slumps be damned.
He's surrounded by a couple veterans at that position. Hopefully the other guys on the other side of the line is helping you as well. You know what I mean? As far as hand placement and things like that. When the pads come on, I want people roughing each other up, but giving them lessons at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that was good, but it would have been better if you would have did this. You could have got me if you'd have did this. You know what I mean? Like, or you need to do this next time, type of thing. You know what I mean? So, this is his opportunity. You know what I mean? They know as soon as they traded away Dex, there's a void at the position. There's a void. It's either people that you already been playing with, or they're going to disrespect you and bring in other people from outside. That's what I would take it as. Oh,
Right.
That's like hiring somebody that don't know the job. Nah, hold on, man. I've been here. It's my time to step up. So you can't be upset about things like that with nobody but yourself. So you got to get in the books. You got to go ahead and get in the gym. You got to take your rehab serious, because one thing in the league, man, once you deal with an injury, you're always going to have to be out here rehabbing, man, because everybody, they play hurt. A lot of guys play hurt. A lot of guys don't play once they get injured, because there's a difference between the two. But it's a long season, you know what I mean? And he need to go ahead and whip himself into shape and get out here and be ready to perform, because the competition is hot. It's nothing but competition out here at almost every position on this team. So his opportunity is in front of him, and I'm looking for him to take advantage of it.
Very well said, Sam. Very well said, man. But if you enjoying the show so far, man, make sure you run up and sub up. Hit the like, because we're going to be on this mic. Freeze, talk to me, man. How you feel about Darius Alexander?
Man, Darius Alexander, man, one of the favorites from that
shoes.
class. You know what I'm saying? One of the favorites, man. We was looking forward to getting a defensive tackle and wind up getting him, you know, in the latter rounds there. Contrary to, you know, popular belief, you know, his injury wasn't a torn ligament or muscle. It was more or less an autoimmune disease. He came in underweight. He had something going on medically. It wasn't just an injury. He had a medical situation for real. So once he got up to speed from whatever that was, and they were able to get him back into his normal self, then he had to get up to speed with football. And then once he finally thought he was getting up to speed to football, Andre Patterson, our old defensive line coach, was like, hey, the boy ain't ready yet. He's just not ready. And when he's ready, we'll all know, he'll know, and you'll see it. And we did in that Detroit Lions game, right? As it's on the screen for you. I truly believe the injury to Roy Robertson Harris, unfortunately for the team, was a blessing for him, because it just pretty much upped him up, you know what I mean, as far as the roster is concerned, in positional ranking. And the honest truth is that you know, Shelby and you know, although Shelby could play, you know, that other side and all of that, he's more, you know, kind of like a plugger. This kid is a pass rusher. So I anticipate his leap to be pretty significant, depending on how much time he's earned with the new regime. You know, of course, you can't just pencil him in there. And for all of the naysayers and the rough season, those are usually casual fans. They don't usually know what the hell is going on, right? You got to look into the situation, and I've been watching him since we drafted him. And I think this kid's upside is going to be tremendous, even though I believe he was an older player coming out with the COVID years and all that craziness, right? But I'm very excited to see his trajectory, you know what I mean, and to see exactly where Harbaugh and, you know, Denard Wilson could take his talents.
Yeah, man, for sure. Absolutely. And talking about the blueprint and the void that needs to be filled up over here, pause. DJ Reader and Shelby Harris with the anchors. Darius Alexander, as you aforementioned, you know, being that disruptor over there on the opposite sides of him. So I have nothing but, as far as like where he's going to go, I have nothing but, you know, I see nothing but good things for him. Got this defensive staff here, got the senseis in the building. You know what I mean? DJ Reader, the veteran presence, obviously going to, you know, take over what Dexter Lawrence had to, leave behind. So, yeah, man, it's gonna be an interesting season for Darius Alexander. Absolutely, man, absolutely. Any closing statements as far as though with our beloved Darius Alexander?
Let's give a sack prediction, man. What y'all got for sack for Darius Alexander?
I'm gonna give him 5 on the year, 5 or 6.
That's a good number.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him 4.5.
Yo, come on, man. He stole mine. I'm with those stuff. Yeah, I leave that 0.5.
I'm with Black. I'm with Black Freely, bro. But yeah, I think that's a good number.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right. But you know what we do when we outside?
Slide.
We slide. So, got a couple major stories over here from around the NFL. A couple heartbreaking situations with some light at the end of the tunnel. Detroit Lions cut a former first rounder and Terrion Arnold. Some updated news today. He, got the bond in effect with the condition that he got to give up his passport and have no contact with the co-defendants. There's a couple other details here as far as the situation with the victims, the incident as a whole. And it's crazy because somebody got whipped with the butt end of the pew and they streamed it. These young men are just out of control with this type of craziness.
With that,
it's just
bro.
wild, bro. It's just wild. But Freezy, I know you talked about it the last time we brought it up with the new news as far as the $1 million bond and what have you. How you feel about the new news coming out with the Terrion Arnold situation?
Well, definitely a blessing to the Terrion Arnold and the Arnold family, right? Because the Floridians know they don't play around. He would have been locked down right now. You know what I'm saying? He'd have been in lockdown right now. But the good thing for him is that he's a professional athlete with connections and money, and was able to, get the appropriate lawyers to find out some leeway within the letter or the color of law, as they say, right? So, due to the system, you know what I mean? It's a situation where, until proven guilty, you're innocent. So, at this point in time, good thing for the young man that he's going to be available to the public. I'm not sure what the NFL does as far as fines or what all the rest of it, because that's all a formality at that point in time, because they had so much thugs come through the league that, come on, cut it out. But
that's a fact.
I just really feel sorry for the situation, because it's the mind state that these kids are stuck in. It's that that drill mind state, and what comes with the drill mind state is also incrimination. They like to record the crimes. I would never be able to understand that, given a former street acquisition. Back in the days we used to do things, but nobody even wanted to take a picture back then. So I definitely don't understand today's climate. As you see, we hardly on the screen now, which eventually during the season you will see this old man's face. But I'm just saying, like, I just feel sorry. I feel sorry for your mother. That type of situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is disgraceful.
Yo, feel sorry for the family, period, man. But with the silver lining, if he's able to manage his way and navigate his way through this, he is a free agent, man. And this is a first round prospect out there for anybody to grab. Paul. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. Yeah. Shakes, I know I don't know if you had an opportunity to talk about this situation from the last time, but now's your chance with the new updated news and what have you. Talk to me, man. How you feel about the Terrion Arnold situation?
To be honest, I don't know full details of what's going on with him. I just know that, he got some trouble with the law. Then they got cut from the Lions, and to me, this was like coming out the draft. I think I had him as my number 1 corner that year.
I remember. You mentioned him.
This is wild, man. And in life, man, you just gotta be careful of your decisions, man. Like, no matter if you rich, poor, middle class, it don't matter. Just be careful of your decisions, bro. Cause everybody sitting here like, man, what he doing, man? He just do away, you know what I mean? He got all this money, but we don't know well, at least I don't know the full details of what the hell went down. I think nobody really does until, everything come out in court and all that. So,
All speculation.
yeah, you know what I mean? So, man, my prayers for everybody involved in the situation.
But yeah, real quick, Shakes. He kind of did like a DeAndre Baker. DeAndre, right?
Yeah,
DeAndre Baker. Yep.
Yeah, give me the watch, give me the stuff kind of deal. When apparently somebody had taken like over 200K from him, and he came in on some gangsterism, and here's the result.
Yo, come to find out that the person he thought took the money never took the money in the first place.
See how that works?
See, police later determined the victims had no involvement in the theft of Arnold's property.
You see how that works?
Where he from?
Crazy.
Florida?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I'm saying. You know how that go, man.
Yeah,
I say,
like
the most unique
They
people
like
in the world to me are people from the Bronx and people from Florida, man. Because I'm telling you, they don't play. They don't play with you at all.
No games. No games.
They do not play.
The same, man. Talk to me. How do you feel about the situation with the updated details? Break it down, man. Talk to me.
man. Florida, one of them states, man. I feel like they be like, hey, man, he got the right to retrieve his property, man. Hey, they came on his property, took his shit. If it was me, I would have, you know what I mean? That type of, who knows what be going down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they roll. They big supporters of the Second Amendment and things like that. So,
Yeah, Florida get busy.
But how much money you got to make to not be considered a snitch? Because it become to a point where, motherfuckers stole. How much money you got to be making and got to get stole from you to where the law got to get involved? You got to get somebody to call them or something, because you got insurances and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like they bust in your house and took 5 bricks from you because you on the strip. No, I work for a living. I work for a living, and I'm getting the fruits of my labor, and this for my family stay and all that kind of shit. Anybody come home and see that they shit been ravaged through, the first thing you hear, you're in reaction mode. You're in reaction mode, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Tyson punch. Everybody know how to fight till you get punched, man. You know what I mean? Like, somebody run up in your shit, I'm telling you, your blood pressure, all that shit's going up. You're gonna want to know who did it, where that, and I want it right now. Like I said before, man. They like guys for the entertainment, but they like to ignore the environments where people come from, and their mental health still isn't right. You gave people who's been dealing with trauma their whole life, and football was an escape. They used that athletic ability to get to the bag. So you go from trauma to the bag.
Sounds dangerous.
Listen, man. And then the bag is bigger than you ever thought. You could take care of more people than you ever thought. So it's probably thinking that somebody that he know and he love stole from him. I will do anything for you. Why would you do that to me? All I've done was for you. I've never done anything to you. And you're gonna steal from me or some shit like that? So you know that the emotions was wrapped up in it and whatever may have you. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like it was people that they know that did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a moment of insanity in that moment. But I don't know where it becomes premeditated. But that's what the prosecutors will be searching for at some point. This is the point right here where you premeditated what you was going to do. This is no longer a reaction. You guys plan to do this and do that and do that. You know what I'm saying? That's where you could go ahead and get screwed, man. But again, when is the amount of money where you get to say, I'm a civilian, man.
Well, I think it's more a mind state. You know what I'm saying? Because if once you become a professional in any set, you are a civilian. I don't care what your background was. Once you become a professional, you are a civilian. Now, the mind state may still be, dented or tormented because of so-called rap music or things that you're ingesting your environment. And if you're surrounded by people with the same mind state, then unfortunately you're going to react the same way you used to, right? It's the old dog situation, no new tricks. So if that's the thing with the off season in the programs, is like everybody's going to go on vacations and back to the crib. So when everybody go back to the crib, they're going to do what they always used to do, and that's the problem. And I think the NFL tries their best with the rookie emporium and have them going through all the meetings and everything. Them kids probably sleeping in them damn meetings at this point in time. You got to give them some people with some real life experience in front of them, and it's usually a teammate that can usually get through to you based off of some of their life experiences. If you don't have a triple OG in your corner, somebody that's really been through the rough, been through the mud, and knows exactly what things look like, and was trying to tell you what Arvell Reese's OGs was telling him, hey, look, man, we got you. You stay out the way. You know what I mean? You stay out the way. We're going to, do everything on our side, but make sure you focus on that football. So, and that's the way it works. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends on the individual and the mind state.
That's a fact.
It's that ego, man. Like just in the hubris too. Especially like, you got the money up, you got your fame, you got your notoriety, you know what I mean? You spending money all around the place, people flocking to you, congregating. It's just, sometimes that'll get to somebody's head, pause, man, and just, things reveal themselves in the worst ways. And unfortunately, you got to suffer for those consequences when it comes to that level, man. So, nothing but blessings and peace for that young man. Hopefully he can get through this chapter in his life on the making it, to the other side. But going back to the situations, man, Chris Johnson revealed with ALS diagnosis. Now, I ain't even gonna hold you, man. Like when I seen that and I read the report and I saw the trailer, well, not the trailer, rather the video clip and all that, it broke my heart, man, because this dude was top 3 easily in the league for like 3-4 years running, man. So, and it's just crazy, man. It's wild from one year to the next. Doctors classify condition as a sporadic ALS. No known genetic or familial history. First symptoms was weakening grip, reduced strength in right hand, fast deterioration, highly physical lifestyle, daily training in 2025, significant decline in voice and physical capabilities. I don't know if y'all saw the video, but he literally had to like talk through a machine and all that. So
I didn't see that.
Despite everything, man, I kind of wanted to clip it, but it's hard to watch. Freeze, you know what I mean? Yeah. But he's fighting it, man. Nothing but peace and blessings and prayers for that dude. The thing about it is, man, could playing football have made it progress, similar to with the CTE situation? Because there's a lot of players, man, and there's one who's still alive, who's still battling, the former Saints player. What's his name? Steve Gleason. God bless that dude, man. He's still battling. But talk to me, Freeze, man. You got the medical background and what have you. Do you think possibly the nerve deterioration with the brain processes could have played a part in all this, man, with the high contact, man?
I would say possibly, but due to the fact that the NFL knows how to suppress good information, as they did with the CTE for so many years until they had to pay out, environmental factors play a part in this. So what is an environmental factor? You know what I'm saying? And if you're playing football all your life, that's your environment. Of course, family history, doing different things as far as smoking, that kind of stuff, depending on what you were doing. But every time I seen him, he was pretty healthy dude, man. It don't look like he was
in
family
history of it either, man.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was into anything like crazy off the field. He always looked, cognitive and, upright, was able to speak his piece. So I could only bring it to the environment at this point in time. And so until there's an extensive study done, we won't really truly know the truth.
Right. I feel you on that, man. And likewise with the CTE situation, man, the NFL, they definitely know how to protect the brand. And for as much as I understand it, man, sometimes when it comes to certain situations like this, we talk about human beings, man. But Shakes, man, talk to me, man. How do you feel about this situation? Do you have any opinions, man, seeing CJ2K in the condition that he's in at this state and time?
Nah, just got my prayers for him, man. I remember, CJ2K. That's all my memory gonna be of him, man.
Forever.
Man,
CJ2K,
God, that was just faster than everybody else.
Cold-blooded.
crazy good, bro. Crazy fast. He had the didn't he have the combine record for like years?
Yeah. Yep.
The 40?
Yep.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. But this is a kind of an offshoot to looking at this game we love with a side eye, man, because we have too much technology for them not to be able to protect these kids with all these guys with better equipment and stuff like that. We see helmets come off, chin straps, all that stuff. It just looks weird, right? It's too much technology, too much studying. They'd rather put a chip in your shoulder pad than give you the proper helmet. It's kind of weird to me, but I digress.
Right. Same. How you feel about this situation, man? You got any opinions? Anything to put input
it's
on
just,
this?
It's just a sad situation, man. Who knows? With research and science is going to come up with in a decade or something like that from now. You know what I mean? By that time, it'll be probably more people affected by the same type of thing they got going on here, man. It's sad, man, to have a diagnosis like that, man. But like Montana was saying, man, I remember him as CJ2K, man. CJ2K all the way, man. He was just too fast for him, man. He was just too fast for him, and this is sad, man. And I just want to say prayers up to his family, man. And I don't got nothing else to say about that, man. It's just a sad situation.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. Like I said, when I saw the clip, man, it really messed me up, man. Because like like we saying here, man, we remember him for being CJ2K, man. That absolute speed demon on the field. You know what I mean? So, praise up for that, man, dude. It's just crazy. But we do got some light at the end of the tunnel, man. Kyle Pitts gets a massive extension. 3-year, $54 million.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
Fully guaranteed. Launches him into the top 3 tight end biggest contracts in the league. Quote, there's a lot more out there. Okay. So, man, look, Shakes, talk to me, man. How you feel about this situation, man? Now that we got the bad stuff out the way, let's talk about some of the good. Kyle Pitts getting his money can only be a good thing. Talk to me, Shakes.
Once again, good Lord, that's a lot of money. Yo, dude got paid.
Right.
Shout outs to him and his family. You know what I'm saying? This is great. I love this for him. He went through some things as far as critics. People thought he might have been a bust at one point in time. I'm like, yeah, I mean, dude. And this was like his first, second year. I'm like, yo, y'all dudes is wild, boy, with this shit. But, yeah, I mean, he turned it around. He had that monster game last year. And it was just like, after that, it was like, man, he might be one of the best tight ends in the league. So, shouts to him. Got his money. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pay him like it. You feel me? He might be one of the best. Pay him. Give him his money, man. So, I'm happy for him. And, shoot, man, this is something real quick. I had to talk to a few of my kids today, coaching, right? And I let a few people know, like, I had the slot wide receivers and I had the tight ends, right? So the thing I told the slot receivers, right? I'm like, bro, I'm a Giant fan. They like, oh man. I'm like, all right, come on now. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? They all Raven fans, right? So I'm like, all right, oh, they like, come on. I'm like, wait, all right, just listen to me. And I was like, listen, we had a slot receiver named Wandale Robinson. Anybody know him? They're like, no. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. All right, so right. So I'm like, all right, well, Rondell Robinson just got a big contract in Tennessee. Guess how much he got? One kid said 200 million. I said, God damn, hell no, he didn't get that much. Right?
Hell no.
I said, that's too much. The other kid said 90. I said, you close. Other kid said 80. You close. Last one said 70. I said, you got it. $70 million. They said 70 million. I said, yes, $70 million for a slot receiver. So if you don't make this motherfucking cut right now, you could feed your family, bruh. They was like, hell yeah. Bro, they was running as hard as ever today. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the tight ends, man. I'm like, bro, do you know what Kyle Pitts just got, bro? Do you know? He said, what? I said, $54 million. He said, $54 million? Yes. Feed your family. You better make that cut, boy. Yeah.
Yo, 36
So I'm
guaranteed
loving
ain't
it,
nothing
man.
to
Great
sneeze
for him,
at,
man.
man.
Great for him and great for the kids.
Yes, sir. Happy for Kyle Pitts, man. Well deserved, man. But talk to me, Freeze. How you feel about this good news for the young Kyle Pitts?
Well deserved, man. He been through the ringer. Came out, strong palsy. 2021, I think he came out, right? Believe he had 1,000-yard season that year. And then from there, it started going down, man. Especially when Matty Ice left, they started shifting up. They went to the Cousins, and it just never looked the same. And I think he was dealing with injury as well. So eventually, they stuck it out, kept him. They didn't trade him. He had trade rumors, all kind of stuff going on with him. But eventually, had a decent season last year, almost 1,000 yards. I think this is well deserved in the market. What we give like 40 mil, right?
Who's that now?
Likely.
Isaiah? I'll take that.
Yeah, I think he did get 40.
Like 40, right?
Well, he got 354, Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, he got 40 with 26 guaranteed.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
3 year, 400 mil.
Yeah.
all right. So that sound like we're in the market. We sound like we're in the market. So, and that's the thing with these contracts, man. They just going to go up and up and up and up and up. The good thing is, what's the guarantees on this? The guarantees 36 million. This is what I'm talking
36.
about. That's it right there. This is what the
the main
NFL
thing.
needs to, make sure they get locked in. You got to guarantee these kids some money. And once you do that, you get the best play ever. You won't get no plays off. But, when a guy knows his contract isn't guaranteed and he's like, I don't want to risk injury, because I could possibly be signed by another team, you know what I'm saying, versus what's going on here, they're not going to give you, everything towards the end of the season, especially if you're not winning. So I think the NFL, need to get this guaranteed situation together. But I'm happy for Kyle Pitts, man. He got paid. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Falcons. Y'all still bums to me. But, shout out to the family, them. You know what I mean? Go out there and celebrate, young man.
Yeah. I think another reason he got that contract is because these owners know that money is still gonna keep pouring in from the Paramounts and the Netflixes and all that type of stuff. Yeah, them TV contracts, broadcasting
All the
contracts,
streaming services.
they're gonna keep rolling in. So they know that this look like a large deal now, but it's gonna be great value come a year or two down the line. The guaranteed money, that's good guaranteed money for him. You know what I mean? They're gonna have him until the end of 2028. And like I think one of the main reasons he got a good deal like that because they tagged him, but you didn't hear nothing about it.
Yeah, you didn't.
You didn't hear nothing about it.
Real hush.
Yeah, most people get tagged. It's all in the news. Oh, I ain't playing and all this type of shit. I'm holding out. You didn't hear none of that in the Atlanta's camp. So that's good for him, man. Go ahead and continue to. It's not really set in the market because George Kittle still
up there.
Still up there, right? But yeah,
It's well deserved. Yeah, well
Yeah.
deserved.
yeah. So yeah, that's good for him, man. And 10 more guaranteed dollars than our tight end. I wonder how that feels. Does that give you a little bit of fire inside when you read something like this? You're like, damn, did I sign too early? Or I'm just not, they don't think I'm good as he is.
Well, it's not the same because he was a free agent versus an extension. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Right.
if it was the Ravens who gave him, likely an extension, then that, versus the money, it would be different.
Yeah,
But he was a free agent, yeah. So that
Pay up time.
you are what you negotiated at this point in time.
That's a whole fact, man. And I couldn't agree more with all y'all brother statements, man. Well deserved. Had a couple valleys, but now he's sitting on one of the mountaintops, man, with his money. And I might mess around and snatch him up for the football fantasy situation, man.
Hey, you
for
talking
real,
too
for
soon,
real.
bro. You talking too soon.
Yeah.
Mess
man.
around, boy.
Any
Plug.
closing statements though, man, about Kyle Pitts extension?
God bless him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In Jesus' name. All right, man. We
Stay healthy.
about 5 minutes over the hour mark, so you know what time it is, man. I'm gonna lead it off. And then we can go around the table here, man. But listen, man, I can't stress this enough, man. Over here at the Shakedown 2.0, we are trying to make big moves and do big boy things. So please, man, just run up, sub up, hit the like, subscribe for the tribe. Hit the like because we're gonna be on this mic, man. And yo, I see a lot of folks over there on Twitter, man. And I saw some commentary in the Twitter space too, man. Look, it is so easy to just jump on over here to YouTube and get to clicking. It is free 99. Costs you nothing. But as I always say around this time, the Big Blue Revolution will be televised. So you definitely gonna want to stay tapped and tuned in over here at the Shakedown 2.0. Peace. Same. Take it away.
Yo, great show. Thank you everybody for checking in, commenting. Everybody support the show, man. The whole Shakedown community out there, man. This is a show for the fans, by the fans, man. Don't forget to come on over to YouTube. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment after the show's over so we could get into the algorithm. We trying to make this thing percolate, man. And we appreciate everything that y'all can do for us, man. Share the video, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man, that the Shakedown 2.0, we back at it again, giving you that New York Giants heat. You heard? Your boy Sam. I'm out of here.
That New York Knicks heat too, man. So stay tapped and tuned in for Blue Bodega. Can't
We still
forget.
You already,
celebrating.
you already.
We still
New
celebrate.
York sports,
Yeah,
man.
man. Sir. Take it away, Freeze.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the family, man, for spending the most valuable thing in the world, man. Your time with us. 11:18 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time. We appreciate you for being here with the family, man. Make sure you run up, sub up, like and subscribe. Join the tribe, man. We have an eclectic of wonderful, talented brothers over here. We're going to be putting on a lot of different shows, man. Even some Patreon situations. Where we're going to be bringing some special things for the family at a nice economical rate because we know things are expensive nowadays. But we're gonna start pumping out some content out here for the family. We just want you to tune in. That's it. So make sure you go like, subscribe, join the tribe family. Man, can't wait for this camp, man. Training camp, counting down, man. About a month away, right? So it's a situation where
Just about.
we're going to be filling the airwaves with some good Giants content. So y'all stay tuned for that. But really excited for this actual regime and this particular set, this team right here, all the way from last year's rookies to this rookies and the vets. What I definitely want to say is that Arvell Reese, rookie of the year, man. I'm sorry, I got a bias, man. I got a bias.
Ow!
Got a bias. But, other than that, man, keep your eye on Colton Hood, man, because through them OTAs and mini camps, that boy been flashing, bro. He been flashing, and I saw an article something about Malachi Fields being too slow to play the position, and I know we have to make content, but sometimes y'all just be saying the dumbest shit.
G-Man HQ. Was that a G-Man HQ?
Nah, it was a whole different dude. It was a whole different dude because that's what was on my mind was that other, platform. But they just be saying the dumbest shit in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing Yeah, the first thing that Harbaugh them said when they came up there, they said he ran a slow 40 time, but we clocked him over 20 miles an hour on the field. So there's that, right? So I can't wait for him to go out there and prove everybody extremely wrong. Shout out to young Malachi Fields. But man, yeah, man, great show, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate, everybody for chiming in. Appreciate the family here tonight on That's on Giants. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hydrate, communicate with the family, man. And wash your hands and stop touching shit. It's Black Freezy, and I'm out. Peace.
Yes, sir. Round of applause for Freeze.
Appreciate your family.
Yes, sir. Shakes. Take it away, man.
Man, great episode, man. I just wanted to point out a few other guys that we didn't mention so we can show some love, because, hey, man, either one of these guys can win Defensive Rookie of the Year, man. So I want to shout outs to Jamal McCoy, Peter Woods, Caleb Banks, Avion Terrell, Akeem Messador, Anthony Hill, CJ Allen, Kedrick Falk, Brandon Siss, Jacob Rodriguez,
I don't know. You kind of going in the weeds, man.
Lee Hunter. You know what I'm saying?
You got to go far out there on this Rookie of the Year.
Before I sentence you, I'd like to say a few words about your arrest record. What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
They all got shots, baby. They all got a shot. So shout out to the defensive class here. And shout outs to my crew. Shout outs to everybody, man. Great episode. Thank y'all for coming through, man. A lot of motherfuckers listening and watching right now. So shout outs to y'all, man. We appreciate that.
Appreciate y'all.
And
appreciate us by hitting that like. Damn it.
For sure, man. Go to
and comment under the video.
all of our channels, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, comment, and subscribe, please. You know what I'm saying? Let us hit this algorithm like we supposed to, man.
Let us tap in. You know what I mean? Like that 90s hair on, straight to the vein, main line. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure, man. So, other than that, man, y'all can catch us here. I think the next show that we should be having up is the Shakedown Saturday night. I believe.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Definitely tune in. Shakedown Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time on Saturdays, man. But I ain't got nothing else to say, man. This was a great episode. We're gonna get up out of here now. And like I always say, man, shout outs to you. Shout outs to the old crew, shout outs to the new crew, and shout outs to you. There you go. You know what I mean? You can catch us over here grinding. And remember, when I stamp something, it's always That's on Giants. All right. Good night. Take us away, Ghost.
Yes, sir.